First, what is a programming language? It is a way to give commands to a computer. Computers understand zeros and ones at the hardware level. Programming languages allow us to write instructions that a computer can execute either directly or through translation into machine code. If the goal is just to communicate with a computer, why do we need so many languages? So many decades back, we started out with something called machine code. Machine code uses binary numbers to represent tasks. In machine code, you had to write instructions using binary, which is hard to understand and prone to errors. The following is a machine code to assign the value 15 in memory. As you can see, it is very hard to understand, let alone write it. To make writing instructions easier, assembly languages came into picture. Assembly languages made machine code more readable by mapping labels and mnemonics to numerical instructions. An assembler converts assembly code into machine code. Although assembly language was easier to read than machine code, it still closely followed the computer's hardware instructions. Here's what an assembly language instruction might look like. This moves the value 15 into register 3. Then came Fortran, Algol, BASIC and more, which were major leaps from assembly languages. They made programming far more human-readable and user-friendly. Here is a similar operation written in Fortran. Notice how much simpler it is? You can focus on the logic without getting bogged down by hardware-specific details. It explicitly declares variable types, which was an innovation in its time. Programs written in these languages were converted into machine code by a compiler. Then came C. When C was introduced, it provided a higher-level alternative to assembly language. C's portability and efficiency allowed developers to write operating systems and software that could run on multiple types of hardware. As languages evolved, new problems arose that required new solutions. And that's when languages like Python, R, Java, JavaScript, Golang, and more came into the picture. For example, if your task at hand is data analysis, you will likely choose Python, R, or MATLAB according to your need. Why? Because these languages have the infrastructure required for data analysis. But a lot of libraries used in data analysis are written in C or C++. Why? Because the developer who wrote it needed it that way. So the choice of language for a particular program often comes down to the developer's needs. And if you need scalability and concurrency, you might be tempted to use Golang. Go was created to address scalability and productivity challenges in large-scale systems by Google, and now it is widely used. In conclusion, each language was created to solve a particular problem or need that wasn't fully addressed by previous options. With so many options available, choose the one that best suits your programming needs.